Welcome to C News Now.
What happens when a superstar shows up halfway through a drama and still becomes the best part of it? Today, we're diving into the late but legendary arrival of Song Zuer in Created in China. Trust me, you'll want to watch till the end. She arrived late but stole the show. The untold story of Song Zuer in Created in China. Let me tell you a story. Not just of a drama series but of a star who appeared too late and still managed to shine brighter than anyone expected. Imagine tuning into a new Chinese drama, one promoted heavily as a love story set in the roaring 90s, promising both ambition and romance. You're expecting fireworks from episode 1, especially because the name Song Zuer is in the credits. But as the episodes go by, something's missing. And then 15 episodes in, there she is. Yes, 15. That's how long it took for Song Zuer, one of China's brightest young actresses, to finally show her face in Created in China. It wasn't just viewers who were shocked. It was the entire entertainment industry. The silence before the storm. Created in China at first glance had everything. A compelling male lead in Zhang Xincheng. A story set against the backdrop of China's 1990s industrial boom. High production values. Strong marketing. But as the episodes began rolling out, fans started asking, where is Song Zuer? She had just come off massive successes in The Demon Hunter's Romance and The Prisoner of Beauty. Audiences were buzzing with anticipation. Her presence in the cast was one of the major reasons people tuned in. And yet silence. Song Zuer's character, Cui Bingbing, didn't appear in episode 1, nor episode 5, nor even episode 10. It wasn't until episode 15 that she finally entered the frame. By then the damage had been done. Online forums were filled with confused and angry posts. Fan pages questioned the marketing strategy. Some advertisers even withdrew sponsorship, frustrated that their star power asset wasn't being used as promised. Ratings faltered. Viewers dropped off. Social media buzz died down. It seemed like a misfire of epic proportions. But then, just as the drama was fading, Song Zuer arrived. The moment everything changed. And just like that, the entire energy of the show shifted. Song Zuer walked onto the screen with the calm confidence of someone who knew she was about to change the game. Her portrayal of Cui Bingbing was magnetic, bold, stylish, and unforgettable. Wearing power suits that screamed 90s Hong Kong executive glam, her entrance wasn't just a character debut. It was a fashion statement, a feminine power play, and a cultural throwback all in one. Netizens exploded. Comments flooded Weibo. She looks like a time traveler from a 90s movie set. Finally, this is what we've been waiting for. Even casual viewers who had stopped watching began returning. Clips of her scenes went viral. The internet dubbed her the true star of Created in China. And once her storyline kicked off, it didn't slow down. Cui Bingbing, a woman with dreams. Cui Bingbing wasn't your typical love interest. Introduced as a bank union worker with a sharp mind and even sharper ambition, she quickly moved up the ranks, receiving an executive job offer in booming Shanghai. She wasn't just Lu Jun's romantic partner. She was his equal, his rival, his moral challenge. Lu Jun, played by Xincheng, was a returning scholar from Germany determined to reshape China's manufacturing scene. When these two collided, sparks didn't just fly. They ignited the storyline. In a genre often criticized for slow-burn romances, their relationship moved like wildfire. Romance in high gear. Within just a few episodes, Lu Jun and Bingbing were sharing steamy kisses, romantic dinners, and emotionally charged arguments. One scene in particular had fans talking. A passionate kiss on the office rooftop, under the industrial skyline of 1990s Shanghai. Another fan-favorite moment? The two kissing on the couch after a drunken confession, a scene described by viewers as the most romantic episode of the year. But just as quickly as their love intensified, trouble brewed. Lu Jun, swept up in his business ambitions, proposed to Bingbing, but with a caveat, a prenuptial agreement that secured full control of his company. Bingbing's heart wavered, but her mind stayed firm. She refused, not out of pride but out of principle. She had fought too hard to build her own path. She wouldn't surrender her identity for love. And in that moment, Song Zuer gave us a rare female lead. Strong, self-aware, and quietly revolutionary. Wilted flower. What could have been? Despite the dramatic turn the show took after her arrival, Created in China never quite recovered the momentum it lost during those first 14 episodes. By the time Song Zuer appeared, many viewers had already jumped ship, turning instead to A Dream Within a Dream, starring Lu Yuning and Li Yitong, which aired during the same time slot and delivered its core storyline from episode 1. While A Dream Within a Dream surged in viewership, Created in China limped behind. A powerful story too slow to start. Fans were frustrated but also sympathetic. Why would you cast Song Zuer and hide her for 15 episodes? She saved the show. But it shouldn't have needed saving. There was a feeling of what could have been. If only the producers had trusted her to lead from the beginning, Created in China might have become the season's breakout hit. A star who doesn't need a head start. Still, there's a kind of poetic beauty in what happened. Despite being held back for more than half the series, Song Zuer made the show hers. She transformed Cui Bingbing into a fan favorite. She reminded everyone that great acting, emotional intelligence, and screen presence don't need hours to build. Sometimes it only takes minutes. She came late. She saw the ruins. And she still conquered. Even critics, often quick to dismiss late-blooming roles, hailed her performance as the soul of the second act, and the one thing that made it all worthwhile. So, did Created in China miscalculate? Probably. But Song Zuer? She proved once again that she's not just a rising star. She's the kind of actress who can rescue an entire show with a single entrance. Final thoughts for the fans. Sometimes the best stories are the ones that don't go according to plan. And sometimes the biggest impact isn't made in the beginning, but in the moment when it matters most. So, if you've been sleeping on Created in China because you heard the first half dragged, maybe it's time to start from episode 15. Because that's where Song Zuer arrives. And once she does, you'll see why people are still talking. She didn't just show up. She showed up and stole the show. So was her late entrance a big mistake, or a secret weapon? Let us know in the comments. And if you love this deep dive, don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more stories from the world of Chinese dramas.